Students, let's take a short review on what we have studied today. We have studied the lesson Disaster Management, and today we have started few points. Let's study them one by one. What can you see in these pictures? You can see there are some cracking buildings, sunlight, floods, fires, extreme rain, volcanoes, so on. One of the pictures shows you the effect of earthquake at Kilari. Second one shows you there is so much of water flowing, and due to that flood and water flowing, the houses have flown away. What is a disaster? A sudden event that causes large scale damage to life, property and social aspects of a nation or a society is called as a disaster. How and why do the following disasters occur? Floods due to heavy rain. Nowadays, in rainy season, you can experience floods or you can experience extreme rains. When extreme rain occurs, the water gets located in your area, and because of the location of water in certain place, at same place, the increasing height of water may result into flood. An earthquake, lightning, a volcanic eruption, etc. Forest fires, increased risk due to high density of population in a limited area. Rampant and irregular constructions. Irregular constructions means where the government has not given permission, builders build the building by their own without any license, without any permission. They are called as irregular constructions. Ecological imbalance, terrorism, riots and crimes resulting in bombs, explosions, assaults, fires and etc. Disasters are of two main kinds. One is of man-made and another one is of natural. Let's study them. Earthquakes. What are earthquakes? The cracking of the land is called the earthquake. The movement of the earth or the movement of the surface of the earth resulting into cracks is called earthquake. Flood. Due to over rain, the water level increases. Due to that, flood occurs. And what happens after flood? You can see it clearly into the picture. The resulting image shows you what happens after flood. The homes, trees, buildings, playgrounds, cars, vehicles, everything drowns into the water. Storms. Storms are the heavy wind blowing and it results into breaking down of buildings, breaking down of trees, so on. Forest fires. You can see in the picture the large amount of fire is placed into forest. What happens after forest gets fired? Whatever oxygen we get into less amount after the fire is placed into the forest. Also, the farmers take lot of efforts and do the farming, and if the forest is fired, they are in much loss. Disaster management. Community participation and disaster management are closely related. Taking steps to prevent disasters, making plans to face disaster and developing the capacity for that is called the disaster management. In short, to explain you about disaster management is there are institutes which after facing the disaster they take their role to improve the situation. For example, one of them is hospitals, one of them is police stations, one of them is fire brigades. These people, these institutions, these communities help one another to control the situation. that is disaster management. To prevent or reduce damage caused by natural or man-made disasters, emergencies, plannings and management is required. Here we finish today's part. Thank you. I hope you revise it once again.